My name is Scott Moore, and today what we're going to do is demonstrate an archery shot from the Segway X2. I'm actually disabled, level 2 spinal cord injury, and what makes this possible is the Segway X2. I'm also using a SegSaddle, which allows me to sit on the X2, and my bow today is my dependable Matthews DXT bow. It's this combination of tools that allows me to take an accurate archery shot in my own homemade archery range. So a critical component to this particular setup is the SegSaddle, and here I'm sitting on a SegSaddle right now. It would be extremely difficult for me, if not impossible for me, to be able to stand and be able to shoot a bow at a particular target at this particular range. What the SegSaddle does is it makes it possible for me, one, is to be able to participate in this sport, but two, it allows me a good firm structure in order to be able to shoot my bow. The center of gravity is relatively low, and the way that the SegSaddle is designed allows the Segway to be able to operate as designed, which is a critical component. The other thing you'll notice with the X2 is it has the wide 8-inch tire. It's very comfortable in an outdoor environment. Those components all come together then to provide a foundation that one then can use to actually do archery practice. Primarily I'm looking at using this setup to do 3D archery shoots here in the coming year. Again, we'll take one more shot so you can see how the whole process works. I'm going to take another shot. The day today is about 40 degrees, slightly overcast, and a slight breeze. There we go. Let's take a look at those. Once again, you'll see the type of accuracy that's being generated, the confidence here of which I put my bow back in its case. I'm just standing right next to it, don't really have anything, and I just drop my bow back into the case and rest my arms and have my backup bow. But again, this would be the type of shooting that I would expect from me. I would expect also from an expert that they would have a very little variation in their shooting, especially after they become comfortable on the shot of my DXT bow and my wheelchair that I use on a pretty regular basis. You can see this is simply is not going to work for off-road, any kind of off-road type of operation, and it's very difficult to manage in this situation, be able to manage the bow and a wheelchair, since I need both of my arms in order to be able to wheel the chair. So I've got to put the bow down like that, unlike the Segway.